Both of them are phenomenal. 9SuperPIE, New Jersey, Lui-Jesus, New York. But Wii Fit Trainer has had a surreal resurgence as of late. Because you have, I think in Tri-State alone, you have at least 4. You have 9SuperPIE, of course, and Lui-Jesus, who are both right here. John Numbers needs no introduction. There's a couple lesser known. S, for one, who did not have the didn't have the quite big of a punchback once quarantine ended and we're back offline. But previously, before quarantine, he was taking a lot of killer names. So that's 4 Wii Fits right there, and all of them have, over the course of Smash Ultimate, taken out so many really good players. Like just in all of their own unique, different ways. Like we're gonna be seeing Lui-Jesus and 9SuperPIE play, and both of them will be immediately obvious which one is which outside of the different character. Okay, understandable. You don't want to play the Ditto and Wario Wii Fit. Here we go.
I do know that 9SuperPIE has been favoring the Wario offline. The Wii Fit was mostly an online character, from what I understand. But I was merely pointing out the possibility we could get a Wii Fit Ditto here in pools. We are not getting that, though. We're going to be seeing the Wario coming out from 9SuperPIE. And honestly, just looking to break into the space here of Lui-Jesus. Lui-Jesus setting up this sort of camp here on platform.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Now he did not have a Legend Invincibility, but not finding the final hit of down air means just a regrab and a reset. And if you're playing against Wii Fit, if they're on ledge, it is neutral. That's just the new neutral.
It's neutral, but it's different neutral.
It's significant.
You just have to deal with it.
Yeah, you kind of just have to compensate. And you have to compensate for these surprisingly solid hitboxes. Some of them are a little bit thinner, which can leave Wii Fit Trainer prone to challenge. But also things like up tilt, things like up air, things like F tilt especially, are very prominent anti-airs. But hey, this is 9SuperPIE kind of closing out, understanding what the character wants to do and at the tempo the character plays at. So Lui-Jesus is going to have to throw him a different look, or else 9SuperPIE will just kind of ledge trap for another 2 stocks.
Yeah, 9SuperPIE very happy to play this slow game when they have to, but able to find the push in as well. And 9SuperPIE, it can't be understated how well 9SuperPIE understands the character they're playing against. This is probably 9SuperPIE's co-main / strong secondary, so you know what's going on here, so you know exactly what your opponent wants.
There was that back air shield, and the ball is gone. Okay, volleyball guy eaten alive. Well, it's not alive, but a guy eaten for sure, and that's pretty huge for a matchup like this. If your opponent is constantly throwing out projectiles, yeah, I'll heal that extra 1 or 2%. It might mean I survive just that 1 or 2% later.
Yeah, not at this point though. 177.9. Nearly anything is going to kill Wario.
Breathing on deck.
But Wii Fit's in a really bad spot as well. Getting here with the up B, already at 106%, and gonna get taken out by the Salute the Sun.
Yeah, that salutation, kind of throwing out the yoga moves and looking for a combo, but going for a fair instead. It looked like they tried to read DI and get a bigger punish instead of the true up air. You could be regretting that loss of damage in a little bit. Great drift to wait out the F tilt on ledge, but it does not matter with the short hop down air. 9SuperPIE regains that basically full stock lead. But damage can rack up quickly. The bike eating actually most of that damage, and oh, you're gone. Oh, you're not gone. Was
very nearly gone, but in a bad position nonetheless. Gets that pseudo spike there, gonna get sent outwards. What can Lui-Jesus really do here except hope and pray? But those hopes and prayers were answered. Able to make it back on stage and gets another lease on life.
These up tilts, while they may have been, while the up tilt may have been nerfed, it's still a very solid anti-air, given that Louis playing a character without any prominent disjoints. And yeah, he had used his jump already, so that air dodge down is going to be a death sentence. And okay, what a kind of statement for game 1. Like 9SuperPIE looks like not only were they comfortable with their Wario, they were comfortable in this matchup, and they were comfortable just playing around the Louis' base game plan where, hey, you may stay at ledge and this may be kind of the normal, but I'm going to prove to you that it isn't neutral. I'm still in advantage when you do this. All right, here we go with game number 2. Heading to small battlefield and kind of just kind of a good just a normal good counter pick. You want more. Oh, okay. Everybody's urine now. You want more of a close quarter situations, but wider platforms certainly can help with combos like that, or setups like that, excuse me, to try and get even more damage and play this deep breathing type of game, because deep breathing certainly is a house, to say the least.
Yeah, able to put in that extra damage. A good showing from Lui-Jesus in this early game, starting to get a little bit more control, whereas last time I felt like 9SuperPIE was in control the entire time and then never took their foot off the pedal. But now they're kind of having to fight their way back on this first stock, but in a good position for the ledge trap.
Oh, and this is going to be just not even a ledge trap, but a full-on edge guard. And he gets it, yeah, forcing Lui to go a little bit too low in order to compensate for Wario's massive back air. And it works. Just kind of the threat alone puts 9SuperPIE in a lead after a rough start. And he makes the most of that lead with a quick 42-51 and climbing. No waft needed. This is just raw Wario damage. Trying to counter hit is Lui in so many of these spots. Trying to find things like fair out of disadvantage and fair out of hit stun. But 9SuperPIE's not let him do that, and that's, oh, man, smelling blood in the water. A Wii Fit without their jump, no amount of mash can save you from that deep. And wow, this game might end before Waft even is online, though 9SuperPIE does still have half Waft if they even choose to use it. If they even choose to need it, there is that Waft, and there is that game.
Oh, no. Just using it because at that point, why not? You might as well. You're up 3 stocks to 1, but you're in a great position, so why not use the waft? We're going to see these replays coming out real quick, into this nice Nair conversion, and just, yeesh. Just so much pressure being put on by Wario. Even just the fear of waft makes it difficult to maneuver around your opponent.
Yeah, it wasn't close. I'm sorry, Lui, but it was not close. Like, this is kind of the perfect